How y'all doing? This is Preacher Man R&B and this is Smallville Reviews Mondays. This week is Season 1, Episode 18. What happened on this week's episode, the class election is coming up, and Pete puts Clark's name in the ballot to run. And at first, Clark doesn't want to run because he don't want the attention on him, because his whole life he's tried to keep attention off of him because of his powers. And he didn't want nobody finding out about his powers, so he stayed where nobody would pay attention to him. That way wouldn't nobody find out about his secret. So what happens is there's this girl that's running, and she's kind of a nerd. And what we find out is that she can control bees. Now, my thoughts on, I think this, they was trying to start off the queen bee or killer bee or whatever her name is. That's is a villain that can control bees in the DC universe, and I think that's who this is supposed to be, but I'm not 100% sure. And what happens is that she's attacking every other candidate that's running for president. So she's having her bees attack all these people, and it's putting these people in comas and putting them in the hospital. And she's trying to get it where she will win this election. So she starts threatening Clark, trying to get Clark to drop out of the election. Clark's not going for it. He's staying in the election. Even though two people has been attacked by bees, he still stays in there. And what happens is this girl goes after Clark at his house and tells him to either he to drop out of the election or she's going to get her bees to attack Martha Kent, his mother. So the bees go after Martha, and Clark grabs Martha and takes her to the cellar. That way the bees can't get to her. And what happens is this girl goes home, and Clark gets there before her and tells her to stop, or she's going to wind up getting hurt by these bees. And these bees come back and are starting to attack her because she's lost control of these bees, and they attack her and start stinging her, and she passes out. And that's the last we see of her in this episode. Now, what's happening with Lex? There's this reporter that comes to Smallville trying to get a story on her to try to slander Lex's name, and she's hired by Lionel Luthor, Lex's father. And Lex is trying to get her to stop this story. And what he does, he gets a copy of the story and tells her to stop it, or she's going to have some problems. And she tells Lex that she's not like the lady from the Inquisitor that he could just buy. So she is still gonna do this and still gonna have the story. So I think he buys this news paper and offers her a higher up position for her to stop this article, and she does, and that's what happens on this episode. My questions for y'all is, what do you think's going to happen between Lionel and Lex? You think Lionel's going to still try to keep getting Lex out of Smallville, or what do you think's going to come out of that? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. That's you. Jesus is awesome. See y'all next time.